Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 and Factories Step by Step. Well, in part one we got as far as putting down the soybean or soy drink factory and got our all-in-one tank in so we could start collecting biodiesel. So the next couple of steps include getting water to that factory and then also getting a tanker that will carry the biodiesel from the all-in-one tank into the factory itself. So let's get started with that. This is, okay, you got to be in Tools and you got to go to Miscellaneous. And you go down a couple and you get this tan one, which will do water. The black one will not hold water. It'll only hold milk and fuel, which is odd. The tan one will hold darn near everything. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. I don't know, but that's water and that's what we want it to hold. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see. That will look good. Paint it blue for water, and I think it'll still go well with the rest of the truck. We'll see. You know, we don't have to do this, but you know, I like to. Yeah, I think so. That's why I got this color truck. So I ain't crazy about the orange trim, but oh well. Can't have everything, you know. Also can't have enough space to actually do this. So we have the factory, we have the biodiesel tank, the all-in-one. We need the tanker yet. We have the water tanker right here. We need water supply, and I want to put in a repair shop too. I'm going to hold off on that because I don't quite have the money for that. The expensive part is going to be the truck to hold to pull the biodiesel the tanker. Well, I can talk. Sure I can. Let's see. Connect. Haul the board. Boy, I almost hit the curb there, but not quite. Oh, I always forget to make this a U-turn. I just want to turn right and go. Or left, I mean. I'm okay. Alright, so we have a tank here that holds water, but we don't have a water source. Now, I think what I want to do... Yeah, we're going to do it this way. Placeable, that's miscellaneous too, isn't it? Yeah, we get this water station. And where'd the... Oh, there. I didn't go far enough. Whoa, how come I have to go that far over? That is weird. Well, that's okay. I will do that. And back up a bit right there, and we'll use that space between the fuel station and this to drive in and fill with water. And that means we don't have to have too much of a space for this. Now this is oh, you will be, I have to go way over here. Where do I have to go? Come on, I just want some space for this thing. This is so dumb. Look at all the space I have to waste. I'm going to move it up to kind of here because I also want to get a... power washer. Is this the... I think that's the direction I wanted. If not, I'll have to sell it and replant it. It'll sit way back here. Oh, cool. I like that. I didn't think it would do that. Yeah. Okay. So now I can get some water. I can actually fill water on both sides now because I needed so doggone much space for it. It was really stupid, but oh well. And This I can fill. I don't think this doesn't cost me anything, so I just let this fill up. All right, we're getting biodiesel again. Yay. Let's see, we're going to be doing soybeans next, right? Are we done with those? I don't know where I'm at. No, we're waiting for the soybeans. Okay, so we'll be harvesting soybeans and getting that put into the factory. And while we're waiting to do that, I'm going to get the other things we need for this, which is the biodiesel tanker and the truck tractor. And I'm going to have to borrow the money to do it. I'm going to go ahead and just borrow the whole $150,000 that I can. Why not, right? That way I'll know how much I can spend on diesel and all that stuff after I buy these things. So let me buy those real quick. We've got, we're just gonna buy the Warrior truck. It's the cheapest one, and it's fine. I would like it to be Viking Gold though. I'm deciding to call that gold. And then we need the tanker, which is where? It is under tools, trailers. Well, that makes sense. Gosh, something's actually where it makes sense. A lot of the trailers are not under trailers. Here it is. It's only $21,000, but it does take biodiesel. I think this is the symbol for biodiesel. I'm not sure. But anyway, it works. It's the only one I could find. We wanted biodiesel. Oh, I know what we want to do with this. We want to make this what a forest green. Yes. Okay. All right. Is this field ripe? Let's check that real quick, because if it is, we might as well start. It's not even. Oh, this one. Yes. It's kind of there. You know. Okay. I also have to get busy and plant canola down in field 20 also. So let's see. That's going to be canola. I need to reverse this. I need to plant a lot more canola. There. We're ready to catch that, but I want to start harvesting soybeans so I can put that in the soybean factory and start making soya drink. And I think, except for that, I think we're ready to go. Okay, that's full. We can put water in the factory. And the odd thing is, you have to actually do this. Right here. I would think you'd put it in that, say, that blue tank there or something, but nope, it's got to go right here. You got to go in a little ways on it, I think. Is this not going to work? Oh, I can overload. Okay. It doesn't trigger properly, but it works. I guess that's maybe one of the things I didn't like about the IT runners. Is they don't show the trigger, but they do work. You can overload. I wonder how much water that'll hold. Water is not going to be a problem at this point. It's going to be getting the biodiesel in there and getting enough soybeans. All right. Drop this off here so I have the rest of the truck available. And then I can go over here and hook up again, which I will do. And then I pick up my truck and my tanker. It looks too orange. I don't like that color. Well, but I don't like the bright yellow either. So, well, there we go. Oops, too far. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't plan that right. Now this trailer's the only one that works, but it does have a little quirk that I personally am not a real fan of. You have to turn on the trailer, you have to open the pumps cabinet, whatever that means, and you have to open the cover in order to fill it. And the placement is fairly particular, which I don't really care for either. But come around like this and make a big where's that thing? Right there. I hope this is enough room to bring this puppy in. Okay, turn on the trailer. Open or close the pumps cabinet and open the cover. Then I can start to fill. Let's see how much there is in here. Oh, it says no, I need digestate. That's what that is. Okay, so I can see those symbols. Herbicide and digestate. Okay, I need biodiesel. I got 12,000 in there. That's good. I like that. That's very, very good. Apparently, you could probably put different things in different compartments on this truck, but I'm never going to do that because I have no idea how or what I'm doing. Why did I get an overload message there? Oh, to put it back in maybe, huh? Let's close that. And now I don't remember if I have to back this in here or if it goes in the tank. I think it goes in the tank, but I'll try it here just to be sure, just to see. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to go here. So I think it just goes in, yeah. I think it goes in here where the diesel goes, the biodiesel plant, I'm pretty sure. I've done this a few times because I have experimented with all of these things, and that's why I came up with this list, because I know it works. There we go. Biodiesel. We will get that in, and in the meantime, I'm going to go to that first load of soybeans off the harvester and put it in the factory, and we should get started. It's still not full though, or is it? Can't tell. Nope, it's not yet. As soon as it's full, I'll load it up and get it over to the factory. Well, of course, it started raining, so harvest of soybeans is held up for the time being. But with the soybeans we already have in there, I don't remember how much there was. We are producing soya drink. Apparently it produces it in a huge, I don't know, 25-gallon jugs. But there they are. So we've got soya drink being produced. We have plenty of biodiesel now being produced. We have everything we need to focus now on selling soya drink and converting this to into the tank for use in this factory. The next step, when we can get there, when we have the money, is to put in the flour factory. I'll need to buy a field, I think. Well, maybe not. Buy a flour factory and grow some wheat to put in there, and put some of that biodiesel in there, and start getting some of that out, that I can sell that too. And if we have enough, if I wait long enough to earn enough money, I'd like to buy that silo, but it's $275,000, so it's going to take a while to earn the money for that. In any case, we are in business. We're in business making biodiesel, we're in business making soya drink, and soon we'll be in business making flour and selling all those, I hope, at a higher profit than if we just had the raw grains. That's the whole point of this. So, next stop is selling some soya drink and buying the flour factory. All right, a little bonus clip for you. I have some real-life farming simulator style logging going on out on my street. They're cutting down a tree in the backyard, I guess, and hauling it right up into a wood chipper. So it's shooting through a screen, so it looks kind of nasty, but anyway. Turning to actual farming simulator, I have some very pleasant news for you, and a game changer. I have almost enough money to buy everything I wanted to get the flour factory started and to buy the silos. Now, I don't have a lot of extra grain to go in the silos, so it may be a moot point, but let me see where I'm at here. I think I have, the only thing I have going really is, yeah, the planter. So we'll get him started up again. Oh, maybe I don't, is he done? Gosh, maybe he is. Oh, that's him, okay. So, yes, we are all done planting. Well, we got to go down to field 20 and plant soybeans. Or we might plant wheat. Maybe. We should do that. We should plant wheat. Let's do that. And get our flour mill going. We drive up to the field, down to field 20, and I'll catch up with you there. All right, we are at field 20, ready to plant some wheat. And by the time that grows up, I plan to have a factory to put it into. Now for the real deal, the real game changer. I have been struggling trying to keep up with soy production and get it loaded onto this trailer. And while I don't mind it, sometimes, you know, you get a pallet on one of these pallet forks in this game and it sticks, or it dumps around, or it tips upside down, and it's just really, really, really annoying. So I swallowed my pride and went looking for the auto-load pallet trailers that I had seen YouTubers demonstrate, but I had one problem with it. They said that you could load things on those trailers and they would not, they wouldn't show up. They would, I mean, the actual product would show up and you could unload it again, but the pallets themselves, you wouldn't show up. And in my pride, I just went, no, I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. That's a flawed deal, and I'm not going to be part of that. Besides that, I didn't know where those trailers were. They never told me where they were. If you're going to do a tutorial, you really need to be clear about where you get things to use, because just saying, well, I got this auto-load trailer here. Well, I couldn't find it. I had to go to the modhub and search for auto-load, and finally it showed up. Now, maybe it's so new that it just showed up, or maybe I'm dumb and I couldn't find it. But I still don't know where to get it other than searching auto-load. So, you know, but I did. I swallowed my pride. I tried it. I tried a few things. Tried a couple trailers. Some of them did not work at all. Some work for other things, but not for pallets. And the IT Runner auto-load trailers for pallets. Come in 3 varieties based on what factory product you want to load onto them. You have to specify a specific product. I'll show you how. First of all, they are in Tools Miscellaneous, I believe. I think I remember this right. Yes, there they are. Those 3. Now, there's also this thing, the drum platform, which I don't understand. Maybe with some other things that are attached to this, you can get it to work, but they don't load. This one you can use for cheese, fresh cheese. What's the difference? Barrels and biodiesel. I tried the biodiesel one. It works, but you can't see them. This one you can use for flour, sugar, chips, TMR, and pig food. This one you can use for seeds, boards, sunflower oil, and soy drink. So that's the one we're going to get. Now you have to customize it for the exact product. Soy drink, there it is. Well, if I'm going to do soy drink, then I'm going to make it yellow, you know, because that's kind of the way it looks on the palette anyway. Okay. So there it is. I even kind of have this. I already got this thing extended, so it should be easy to hook up. Here we go. Let's load, at least get it up off the ground before I start out. Now the nice thing is you already got the truck to haul these, don't you? $180,000. So all you need, I don't know if you noticed, but oops, I got to forgot to look at that. I forgot to show you that. They only cost $3,600 a piece. That is cheap. So I guess you can afford to buy a specialized one, and if you color code them the way I did, you'll remember. Actually, if you look right up here, right on the front there, right off to the right of the driver on the trailer is the symbol for soy drink. So you can tell by that what they're geared for. I gotta show you this. I'm gonna have to interrupt myself a little bit to do it, but off in the corner we have more wood chipping going on. No, this is not a bad episode of Fargo. This is real life in Nebraska. I'll let you look at this while I show you the game changer. Oh well, I see one pallet that's just loading, so I don't really want to pick that one up because it will pick it up. It'll pick up a partially loaded pallet, but it's already picking stuff up here. I want to be sure it gets this whole pallet. Okay. There's another one down here. Yeah, finished picking this one up and this one. Now I don't think it's going to pick up another one unless I get close enough to it. So we'll see. Okay, that's full and they show up. Doesn't that look pretty? I really like that. The nice thing is you don't need straps or nothing. You can just pick it up. So bye-bye trailer. I'm going to look and see where the best price is for this stuff at the moment. It is at the ranch. Whoa, stop. And this is unloading. We'll see how much money I make. In the meantime, I'm going to got this camera in case something bad happens. I have no idea. Takes a while to unload, but it's a lot quicker than using the telehandler and having pallets stick to the fork, and oh my goodness. I'm hoping that the flour one works as well. You're not going to get to see that in this episode because I don't have time for that. But I may do an update. I'd like to try some other factories as well and get those up and running, and I may do an update with some additional factories. So this load gets you $29,000. That is $7,000 over my target to buy the flour factory and the silos I wanted. Again, for the factories, you got to go into animal pens. You got to slide down. Look at all the things you can make. Okay, flour. Flour to the people. Whoa, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm doing bad songs here. Let's see. I think we need to snuggle this up to the road, sort of, kind of, and also to this tree here, so that I don't want to get too close to it. Okay, that's as close as we can get to the tree, but I need room on the other side there to grab those pallets. I think this will be fine right here. Yes. Oh, then the other thing we need, silos. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. I love this stage of the game. You work hard to get here, if you don't cheat. If you cheat, then, you don't get the excitement about it. But so if you don't cheat and you get to this point finally, it is so exciting. It's so fun. And now I can buy my house eventually. And yeah. Oh, this is going to work just fine. I didn't know if this fit in here that well or not, but it does. It fits great. Right off the road, you can just stop in, load, unload, whatever. Perfect. Some people don't like that you can load and unload on the same thing, but I do. I like it. Now, of course, as time and money permit, I'll be developing this whole grounds. I think I'm finally going to use the tile, making the flooring that looks like tile. So all we have to do is get wheat and biodiesel. I have no idea how to get back in there. I'm going to go around this way. Got a bunch of biodiesel on this here trailer. I'm going to dump a little bit of that into the plant. Don't you know? Well, I'm going to cheat and just kind of... Oh boy, that was... Yeah, I'm going to have trouble getting in and out here. You know what I can do? Oops. If I'm not dumb about this, which I was, I can just drive up through here and then I can back in. So maybe that wasn't such a bad idea to put the water things there after all. I was second guessing that decision a lot, but there's that made a little bit of hump when I built that. I'm going to have to smooth that out a little bit, I guess, huh? And I was wondering why it wasn't showing me anything. Well, you know why? All right, I couldn't get the trigger to unload diesel in the flour plant because I didn't have it activated yet. And I didn't have the money to activate it. So I loaded up the truck with soy sauce and I took it to the ranch. I loaded up the truck and I took it to the ranch. Some of you will know that song, origin of that song. Some of you will not. Many of you will not. I wonder if Rick 9G will. Not sure he was a fan of that show. He's a fan of a lot of shows, but I'm going to hop out and I'm going to run over to the flour plant now, and I will have the money to activate it, and then I can dump some diesel in there, and hopefully we're about done planting wheat, and I can activate the wheat plant, the flour plant. Okay, gotta move and confirm. Boink. Awesome. All right, let's. Oh, that's the wrong button. I hit the control button too. I gotta smooth out that ground there a little bit. Okay, start overloading. That's what I wanted. Let's do just a little bit. 10,000. Well, I don't care anymore because I just don't want to use it all on this plant in case I need some for the soy plant too. We'll go down to 30. That's good. And I'm going to move this out of the way because this is a big, long, dumb truck. Hey, now I can park it over here because I don't need to make room for the trailer, the pallet trailer anymore. I kind of changed where I parked that anyway, so I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, let's see how we're done planting. Okay, now I'm gonna speed this thing up. I'm gonna get some wheat to harvest, and I'll be back when I can put some in the plant and we can start making flour. Well, as soon as I sped up and signed off in the last segment, it started to rain. Can't harvest in the rain, so even if the wheat gets ripe, I won't be able to harvest till the rain stops. So I'm going to sit here and wait for the rain to stop, and then I'm going to get some wheat harvested and get it in that factory for you. Just another day in the life of a YouTuber. All right, I've got a harvester full of wheat. Well, a harvester's amount of wheat. I took it out of the harvester. But I'm backing up to the flour plant. I'm going to load the wheat in and see if we can produce. Well, I can't because I backed up too close to the wall. There we go. Now I can. See if we can see some flour getting produced. Unload that. I'm going to just drive over. There's a heck of a hill right there I have to soften up. I didn't know I was going to do that. But let's see. There we go. We got the pallet down, and we should be getting... All right, there's our first bag of wheat at the wheat plant. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed making it, but it's been a lot of work. But I really wanted to help people who didn't know how to do factories get started without having to go hunt for things and figure things out and try things the way I did. I did have to cheat money into another farm and try different things to find out what worked. I'm really in love with the auto load IT runner for pallets. I resisted, but now that I found it, boy, that is a game changer. I will... I guess if you have questions, I can answer those. I can help you find where things are if you get lost. But I also have a spreadsheet that lists everything in the order I think you need to do it, so that you can get factories up and running without cheating, and still have enough money now. All the money I make now, buy a house and another field, and maybe another factory. I can do that, especially with the equipment that I have on hand. So let me know what you think. Subscribe if you would. That would help my channel out a lot. And if you hit that ring that notification bell, you'll get notified when I do other weird things like this. Of course, if you like this series. That also helps a great deal. Welcome new subscribers, and let's get together again for something else fun and educational and exciting. And I'll see you all in Farming Simulator 22 with the production chains.